The Boston Celtics won't be having a first round pick in this upcoming draft due to their Kemba Walker trade. But this doesn't mean that they don't have players that they need to develop. One of them being last year's lottery pick, Aaron Nesmith. Aaron had quite the roller coaster of a season, but he showed signs at the end of the year that he can be the guy the Celtics thought they were getting in the draft. So, let's break it down. Looking back at it, we sort of shouldn't be surprised that Nesmith struggled to start the season. For one, Aaron was recovering from a foot injury he suffered when he was at Vanderbilt. Second, there was no summer league and there was no type of preseason games where Aaron could get valuable minutes. And to top it off, Nesmith went to a team and a coach in Brad Stevens, who historically doesn't play the young guys. His first 2 months in the NBA highlighted this. Aaron, quite frankly, was not good. Known as the shooter in college, he was barely shooting above 30% from 3, and really wasn't bringing anything else to the floor, especially on the defensive end. This was a major reason as to why Aaron wasn't getting minutes in the beginning of the season. He couldn't guard anybody. Anytime Aaron would get minutes on the court, opposing teams would take advantage of Aaron's slow lateral quickness, placing him in a 1v1 isolation setting. In only 2 months, it was looking like Nesmith was a bust for the Boston Celtics. But again, remember how I mentioned he really hasn't gotten a chance to really play before the season started? Well, Nesmith throughout the season really took it on himself to improve his defense, because his shooting struggles wouldn't last. A big part why Nesmith was struggling from the perimeter was because he was only getting 11-12 minutes a game. No real way for him to get his rhythm. The only way to get more minutes, especially under Brad Stevens, was to improve his defense, and that he did. It did take Nesmith a little bit of time, but by the final month of the NBA regular season, he was starting to show both Brad and Celtic fans the type of player that they were getting from him. In around 18 minutes a game now, Nesmith was able to increase his averages to 8.2 points and 4.5 rebounds per game. The 30% from 3 was able to rise all the way to 46.2%, a marksman from distance. Most importantly though, Nesmith wasn't a liability anymore. He was able to guard nearly any player that he came across, highlighted by some very good defensive sequences that he had against DeMar DeRozan and James Harden in the final games of the regular season and in the playoffs. It didn't go the Celtics' way in the playoffs obviously, but these playoffs helped show that Nesmith should be getting regular rotation minutes in the short future, which is something that I believe is most likely going to happen. I said it in one of my more recent videos I published. Evan Fournier is a very good combo guard for the Celtics to get some production on the offensive end. But for over $20 million a year, contracts like this shouldn't be handed out to just every player. Evan's talented, but this is overspending, especially when you have a young guard who has shown at the end of the season that he can provide on the offensive end. Nesmith is only going to continue to improve. He has already shown this past season that he's more than willing to work on his weaknesses to be able to get more minutes. If the Celtics don't look to re-sign Evan Fournier, and also don't look for a guard to take his spot in free agency, Aaron could easily be getting around 25 to 30 minutes a night next season. If he does, Nesmith would be amazing around Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, spreading the floor, playing some defense, and also attacking towards the rim at times. Let me know what you guys think though. Until next time, peace.